If, as the sheriff has stated to the media, that the shelter is following all the state guidelines, then why, when I spoke to his administration on December 31st, did that individual tell me that things have been changed, and I was thanked for bringing it to their attention, and I was informed that nothing like this would happen again on his watch. So what was it that had been happening?
Who did you speak to?
Lieutenant Denson. If nothing was going on, as it's being said in the media, what did he fix? What is he referring to? Why would I be thanked for bringing up these allegations? The only thing that was changed was my hours, my responsibilities, and my abilities to help the animals. That's the only change I noticed. When was the last time the shelter was inspected by the state? Did it pass this inspection? Was euthanasia even discussed? If so, did the state veterinarian know how they were euthanizing, and were their records and logs examined? Did they lie to the state? Do they have a pharmacy controlled substance license from both the state and the federal government? Who physically ordered the drugs for the euthanasia?
Yes, exactly.
Whose controlled substance license were they ordered under? What drugs were they? What employees had access to the euthanasia solution? And out of those employees, who was certified to be able to handle and administer them? I know that I was never certified, and I did both. Who logged all the euthanasia information into books? Were the amounts of euthanasia used okay by a certified staff member? Was there a certain protocol for the handling and administering of the solution? Pardon me. During the heartstick incidents, was a licensed controlled substance person on hand and involved in administering of the medication? Not the one time that I did it alone. Was the animal pronounced dead by evaluation of no breathing with a stethoscope by a certified person before it was allowed off the table, put it in a black bag, and put it in the freezer? Was there any moment in an animal's life where there was unnecessary pain caused that could have been prevented with proper euthanasia techniques by licensed professionals? Every moment could have been prevented with proper trained professionals. I once again like to thank the board, all concerned citizens who are present here tonight, and everyone who has reached out to me in support. I would also like to especially thank all the former trustees who have come forward, two of who you will hear from tonight. I would be happy to answer any questions from the board at this time. In my time there in December, it was constant back and forth trying to figure out ways that I could get them to see what was going on there and to make changes. So as far as exact dates, the only date I have for certain is December 31st, is the date I had the conversation with Lieutenant Denson where he thanked me for bringing this forward.
And that was December 31st?
Yes.
And when did you resign?
December 31st, because that's the day he sent one of the ACOs to get my keys.
My last question, if I could, I'd like to reconfirm what you were talking about with the small dog that everybody's very interested
The
in.
Manchester Terrier?
If I understood you correctly, you're saying that the dog was captured, it came in tranquilized, it was euthanized on the spot basically,
Yes.
even though it had a collar,
Yes.
and then the public was lied to when they called in to check on it.
Yes.
Thank you.
I don't believe so, no, it was just a red, worn out red faded collar. But even without the collar, it's 4 days required by state, and he didn't even get 5 minutes. So.
Any further questions? Yes, sir. Take your time.